Hello, everybody. Brian here, quantlabs.net. Okay, give me a second here. We're going to sync up everything. So I assume we are streaming. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So before I get started, I want to make sure we're going to do some really crazy stuff now. Two things. If you want to get onto my daily email newsletter, just go over to quantlabs.net. And just sign up, get some free trading books and stuff there. Again, that's at quantlabs.net. Also, on top of that, I've got my store here, quantlabs.net/academy/shop, or if you hit the blog, just click the shop. And what you want to do is get in on the chat. I put a lot of private stuff there. And what I'm about to show you is really going to matter. Okay. So what we got here is I've got some tools on another system. This is obviously MotiveWave. This can talk to Binance, Coinbase, as well as Bitstamp Live. Okay. So what we're going to do here is I want to show you what's going on in the markets. I'm going to show you what's looking good right now as we speak, being 4/11, April 21. That's 4:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So here's Bitcoin. You can see that big drop. Okay, now it's below 46K, 51K, but it did drop as far as 47. So that's a big drop. We can see here, we have here these drops from 56 down to 44. And the key here is to understand how long does it take to recover. So if that's March 1st, it roughly took about 10 days to recover. Obviously, there's a good run up. Then we have another pullback, another run up, another pullback. This you can classically mean revert trade and all that. And but if you're a momentum trader, this is where you get your trades, and you can short as well if you can on your exchange. So what we're going to do is that's Bitcoin. Then when you look at Ethereum, look at this. It's got a hit, drop back, and it's going a little volatile right now, but there is definitely going to be some trading opportunity there. But that's not what we're interested in. We're interested in the top dog performance. Here's another one that I've been talking about, SOL. This one's done really well, but it's hardly been hit. And after this going into tomorrow, I bet you it's possibly going to start to recover, not just recover, but to go in and start giving you those big daily up bars. I mean, it's awesome. Here's Zcash fully down from 280 down to 160. That's a big hit. XMR, another one here. You can see same idea, went flat, started to move up. This one I would have hodled, but this just does not look great. This is definitely not something to get into. So now what we're going to look at, some of the top performers as we speak. What I do is I look for our hourly movers, and these are the ones that are currently moving. If you know me, I do have my bot. It's trading right now, but there's safeguards that prevent it from trading, shuts down, and whatnot. And you miss out on some other opportunities. So we're going to talk about those right now. So what we have here is the first one is Dent. A lot of people don't know about this one. This thing can move like the wind. Okay, so it's in a real big decline right now, but according to my chart, the hourly move is on its way up. So let's check out the hourly move here. If I look at the 5 minute, look at that, starting to move up pretty good. Now, will that last? I don't know, but that might not be a great one. But we all know about this one, Doge. Now, the problem with Doge is that it's highly volatile. Okay, it's built around hype. It's built around Elon Musk tweets and all that. But let's see if there's opportunity in there. You can see this massive drop from 40 odd cents all the way down to 15 cents. So it's literally been shaved in half. To show you weekly moves is very flat for a lot of the time. And a lot of people seem to think that this is going to take off again. Will it? Won't it? Well, let's check out once again our hourly move. So again, I'm using MotiveWave. This is the key to it all. But you can see here some big moves on the 15th. We have some activity happening, but let me just check on the 5 minute. 5-minute chart might help. It's tough to say, but this one could do really well. Okay, so the next one we have is, we got a couple of new ones. I'm not sure if these are available on Binance, but I do like Binance for the coin selection. That's what makes crypto really good. Now, if you're in the US, sorry, my apologies. I don't live in the States. I don't make the rules. Here you go, win. So let's check out the daily. Well, I gotta say, man, that's barely been touched. So that one right there could be an opportunity. So I'm going to keep these two open, XMR and I'm sorry. Let me close that one. I'm looking for XRP. Sorry. So we have here Doge win. That's looking pretty good on a daily basis. Or is it? No, that's Doge. That's looking not bad. Okay, next one. We have I don't know. Again, I don't know if this is available on Binance. Okay, so wow, this is a new one and that's taken off. So that's definitely something to trade. Next one, VET. VET. Okay, so that's looking really good too. I mean, these are ones that have barely been touched. This one's looking good too. Waves. Waves was another one. That one was performing earlier, actually, I should say yesterday. That's looking really good too. We have here XRP as well. And that's Ripple. So let's see that in play. XRP. I'm going to load in the three other ones. So we have here BTT. Wow, my MotiveWave is syncing up here with the trades with my bot. Bizarre. BTT, XRP, HBAR. Okay, so HBAR is doing okay, and BTT, HBAR is doing okay, BTT. So these are, and one last one we'll look at is Matic. Okay, so these are the ones I would look at to potentially see if these are worthwhile trading. So we got Win fourth. That's definitely something I would look at. So if you use MotiveWave, this is what I would do. I've talked about rate of change is really good because it doesn't lag with other indicators. Like there's hundreds of these things, but there's no point in having them if they lag. Smooth rate of change works really well. Here, if I do a create, see, there's no history here, so it won't trade it. But I would just go right in right away. I mean, that's a definite winner, but that's going to lose. But let me try this one on win. And as you can see here, I do trade basically the range. So here we go. Okay, so you can see here, this does not lie. Okay, this is what I love about smooth rate of change. You can see here, it's very close. Actually, it's just above that entry. And look at that move you would have caught. Now, here's the problem. Because the move is so fast, and this is on a daily chart, but because the move is so fast, you lose half your profit. Okay, so this is tough to but I do think that smooth RC is the best one. And let's look at that if I apply the same study. So let's just go with a default. Again, you can see here we have an entry, no exit yet, but it's still looking pretty good. So hopefully that will recover Now the question is, what time frame do you trade on these? That's the problem. Let me look at Doge as well, because I know a lot of people want Doge. So we'll do the same study, smooth rate of change. So there you go. So you have that entry there, but I mean, would you hang on to that trade? Like when the cross is not showing the exit, that's a tough one. Now, if I moved it down to hourly, you can see this will definitely work here to here. So it's very close to picking the right exit. And again, I would say here to here. So that's not bad there. It just depends on the time frame. You got to figure out what time frame. So let's go back to fourth here, USD. And I bet you if I break it down to 1 minute, yeah, there you go. So that will work on a 5 minute. So you can see here, we capture that entry and that potential exit. We have another entry here and depending there. So this is what I like about smooth ROC, really good. Let's check out here again. And again, that's the daily. So if I break it down to a 1 hour, we would have one opportunity here and here, looking good. Here and here is looking pretty good. You get some small little profit opportunity here that probably won't. So one big factor here that I like about this study, false positives. Okay, so this one's definitely good too. So you can hopefully see that this can work. Okay, so daily. Okay, so again, if you want to hodl, this will work as well. Smooth ROE, ROC. And with this, you can actually generate all kinds of customization on this. Okay, so you can send out signals by email or signals by email or just within the platform. This will not do trading for you. I might be able to show you what you can do. So let me pull up that study here. Smooth rate of change. Again, I think the hourly, like right here, would have been good. And your cross in around here somewhere. So you would have made a little bit of profit. That's not bad. XRP, it really works pretty good on that. So here you can tell, let me just create the, so there's not much going on here on the 1 hour, but maybe the daily, no, 5 minute, not much. Okay, so I'm gonna close XRP. Let me go through the BTT. This one's looking good, all because of this bar right here. That bar, that last daily bar, which is the current bar, I do like. So let me apply this guy again. Boom. And there you go. Okay, so again, you can see this works quite nice. No lag, not very few false positives, which is really good. Now, let me see on the hourly basis here how it looks. This is the sort of thing I like. Okay, so you can see here, very, very little, but maybe right here, this could do some. But historically, over the last few hours, not much. H bar, same idea. Let's do the hourly. Okay, so here we have an entry here, looking good. Here to here, small profit probably, so on and so forth, and Matic as well, hourly. So these are the current movers right now. Okay, so I don't like the look of that, but I'll apply the study. And boom, let's see how that looks. Okay, so we have an entry there. Historically, yeah, that might work to here, yeah. Entry here. Yeah, so some small profit there. Now, let's go over to our back testing. Okay, so what we want here is optimize. I'm gonna choose that, I guess. No, I've been using strategy optimizer. Okay, I want to show you this feature that's part of a good old MotiveWave here. So what we can do here is we can do a scan. Now the problem is I've been applying these studies. Now if I turn this study, the rate of change, smooth rate of change study into a strategy, what can happen is I can then do this on a strategy. So if I'm able to turn that smooth rate of change into a smooth rate of change into a strategy, this will come up in the list because it. So let me just give you an example here. So if I go on the charts here and I want to trade, let's say I like that fourth. Under strategy, I could choose this one. This is just as an example, RSI. So our RSI, our standard guides here that we can use for entries and exits. But this is what we want right here, the trading panel for all our trades. So we can trade lot size, as well as showing up all this stuff, the position entry, and then there's signal generations I talked about earlier. So we do a create here. So here's where what we're talking all along through here. This is the RSI. So I can do an activate, and now it's going to start trading live. Trade live based upon these little buy, sell entries. Okay, so that's some of the power of MotiveWave. So if I'm able to do that sort of thing with the, because as I said, the key is to all of these is you don't want two things when it comes to indicators, studies, strategies, is you do not want a lag, because lag is going to be too late for the opportunity, and especially with crypto, so you don't want lag. And the other big thing is you don't want false positives. And from what I've seen, the smooth ROC is not going to give you false positives, which is a typical strategy in MotiveWave. Okay, so as I said, if I go back to what I was going to do here, the back test or the forward test, the optimize, the walk forward. But let's say if I chose a strategy, and I think, yeah, so I'll just choose a strategy here. I'm going to choose the RSI because it's simple, people understand it, right? At the back test, the optimize, or the walk forward, okay? So we've got our parameters. Now, this is where it gets interesting. In my case, let's just add the ones up here that look good. So if I do Doge, USDT, and add it, if I add fourth, these are just examples to give you here. Okay, I'm going to add Doge. So here's where the power line. If I go search, okay, and then we have vet, and these are the current ones kind of moving. Okay, now normally I wouldn't. This is to just show you the power of what MotiveWave gives you, and you can do this with any asset class, and it talks to a lot of brokers and exchanges, be it on the interactive platform. So Waves, BTT. Okay, so this will help out So we have here H bar. Lose half your volatility. Matic, and this will be the last one, I think. So do that. Okay, so now I am going to, I think I can save this. No. Nope. There's a way to save that list. Okay. Doesn't matter. I'll probably do an hourly chart. Okay, and we'll do it since the last, probably the beginning of April. Okay, let's do that because these time. Okay, so we'll start the last couple of weeks. The 22nd, okay, and that's hourly data. We're just going to assume 100,000 on the initial account slippage. Okay, off it goes. You don't want to spend too much. So here's the thing. We're now able to figure out where our gross profit will be, and that will be in Doge. So this will help out in your allocation of your capital. So you want to put more into Doge based upon historical, which is all fine and good, but let's say that's using just the basic RSI, right? So I'm now going to go in and edit this and go into my instrument list. So we have the same instruments, but this time what I want to know is the walk forward. Okay, so I'm going to update it and see what comes up. Okay. So, oh, I got to go through the whole update, backtest, data, execution, optimizer, update. So it looks like it's got nothing to show profit here. So in this case, there might not be a whole lot to look at, but it's just the feature of this is pretty powerful. But basically, it looks like Doge will be your best one to put money into. Now, the other thing is, it said you want to be able to apply, turn the ROC smooth into a strategy, which I might do. Now, the idea here is because, let me just see how my, because we got a couple of live. Let me find it under my P&L. Times in sales, see if that comes up. My account balances. Let's see if that comes up. No. Okay, I'll have to play with that and show that another time. Anyways, that's kind of like where we're leading. I've given you the indicator to use, or the study, which is your smooth rate of change. That's a really good one. If there's no comments or questions here, that's fine. And then what I'm going to do is just put out my promo stuff. Again, if you want to know more, this is going to be part of my quant analytics. I'll be doing more of these live trading sessions. So one thing I'll be able to do is I'll be able to publish all of these. Okay, this, all of these charts, be able to publish them onto my server. And then if you're using and synchronizing with what I plan to do with MotiveWave, you'll be able to then get those instantly into your environment and trade them as is. In actual fact, I might be able to provide people with the strategy code to trade with the smooth rate of change. That's a pretty good study from what I've seen. It's really good for the good old crypto. And that will be used in conjunction with my trading bot as well. Because I think between the two, you know, as I said, the bot may miss out on some of these positions. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. Just wanted to show the plan. and we'll go from there. And thanks for watching, and we shall talk to you later. Have a good day.